Right, turn 9. Quite eventful. There was a little bit of action there. Look at the top, or the north, on Wellington's left. He's moved troops around again. It looks like they might be coming to meet me at the river now. Maybe they've realised what's going on. He's still quite strong around here, so chances are I'm going to have to use that cavalry. Maybe before I thought. He keeps pulling back into the woods now. He's got a battery up there. What can they now see? Nothing. Oh no, they can. Beg your pardon. It's well placed. We've got some cavalry advanced here. We've still got a lot of bunched up troops. There's just a lot of bunching those troops up. That cavalry, it didn't attack us there. We did the right thing by putting our troops into line here and sort of protecting them. That square. So that square survived. They didn't break. They didn't break in disorder. Happy days. That battery's still facing the wrong way, but the Spanish are coming up north now from Talavera. Looks like we broke some cavalry there. For those heavies, we actually managed to break them. Happy days. Now he's brought a battery up into the main road. That changes things. That means that we're going to maybe have to attack now. He's certainly bolstering. Look at the number he's got there now. He's brought some cavalry up, and it looks like he's been stripping this road and chapel down here. Okay. Right, so let's see from the north how we're going to get on. As always, starting with artillery. What can these guys see? Have a go at the Spanish. Some Spanish broken there from artillery. Didn't take much. Bring this horse battery down. I'm actually going to bring them to the front line. They're nice and mobile, and then get away sharpish should the need arise. Other artillery before I start moving troops. I might have to start thinking in a turn or two about repositioning some of these guns, especially the horse artillery. In fact, saying that, now is as good as time as any. And bring them forward a little bit into the attack. These guns will keep where they are. Have a go at the Spanish up there. Not facing the target, so we will have to turn them. Not too bad. They're suffering from a bit of fatigue, but nothing major to worry about. I'm going to have a go with the British because I'm not too worried about the Spanish. Again, British this time. And another go. Can they see the guard? They can. The guards, sorry. Alright, light dragoons disordered and the cotton brigade. So, I will actually go into square. Give ourselves a bit of defence. That's not too bad. Take that. Okay. So he's got that battery, even though we took one battery out. And happy days that they took the battery before, and your next mission, chaps, is to do exactly the same thing with this battery up here. So we got Mackenzie and some King's German Legion battery. We're going to soften them up. Take out some of the artillerymen. 2 leaders. Good numbers against 1 battery. I'm hoping that this will go in our favour. Oh, it does indeed. No chance. So we're pushing back and we've got a lot of guns. If we have a look now how many guns we've taken. 18. And the loss of none. Happy days. Right. Cameron's Brigade, 200 of them. We don't have a leader there though. So we'll come back to them. Do it a little bit more methodically. Bring the skirmish line forward. Take off this. So we've got disordered units, so they're going to stay back and sort themselves out and carry home the attack, see how far we can get. These guys are good as well. Give them a volley in line. Probably enough to break the Spanish of that. They can sort themselves out. We'll bring these guys up. Now, leader there. They're quite fresh. We don't have a leader. Thought we did. Bring these forward. How many is there? 300. So he's got quite a lot. What we could do is give them a volley line. And bring these guys forward. Risky, but we've got him on two sides and the high ground, so we get 3 opportunity fires in the second when he starts to move. Artillery wise, we've still got these guys to fire. What can they see? They can see that cavalry, so we're going to have a go at the cavalry. My biggest concern at the moment, we'll take that many. These guys can also see cavalry. That was nice. I would say chances are they've broken now. Have a go at the guard. We're piled up the guards. I'm gonna have another go at that the cavalry. So I'd say Cotton's brigade will have broken. I would have thought. I'd be surprised if he hasn't. Looking where to attack then. What have we got here? 400 men, and they're just line troops. Yeah, happy with that. They're standing at the moment. Some artillery will have a go at the back of those cavalry. Possibly again if we can, or can they see? They can. But they're not facing, so where can we see? See them now. So I don't really see that much, these guys, so potentially I might just actually bring them forward. So we'll unlimber that, or sorry, limber those up, put these guys into column, and come forward 1 hex. Take them guys out of the square, don't need it anymore. These guys can go into line, 1,000 men. Okay, I'm going to bring my cavalry down into this crevice, and we're going to operate as one. What have we got there? 200-300 men, something like that. Can't charge now. I'm going to save that for my next turn, just in case something presents itself. Now I could take these troops forward, but they've just moved. I'm going to wait till my next turn until they've sorted themselves out. But I will press home, avoiding that abatis, forward for the river, or to the river. I'll keep them in line, these guys here, just in case any of these troops decide to turn back. I know that cannon's still there, but what have they got there? 200 routed men. Actually, is it a good chance with some B quality troops that are fresh to take out another battle? Okay, we've got some routed men there. They'll probably get some influence from their leader and be a little bit more of a tougher nut to crack. And we've got to cross the river, but why not? The eagles there and all that. Alright, so we did take the battery and 1 leader, and we would have taken some of those routed troops as well, so that was quite nice, and we can fill in that gap with our reserves there. Bring forward a supply wagon, just to get everybody supplied down there. Also do the same with this guy. We'll sort our second line troops out in a second. We've got here, so we've got this infantry again here, and he is bunching up a little bit, and ideally it'd be nice to take that battery out, but I don't think we'll be able to do it here with our movement points. Possibly. Let's try with these Germans to push back the Spanish cavalry, or the Irish. Alright. Which we managed. Happy days, that's not too bad. Did we lose a leader there? I think we possibly did. And how are we doing for leader casualties? So we've lost von Bernstein, our Major General, but they've lost quite a lot. Cameron, John Mackenzie. So they've lost quite a few. And then we'll bring down these German troops. We won't have a go, just because there are so many Spanish there. Despite them being poor quality, there's still a lot of them. More Germans, reserve, but we will use the Poles and attack these guys here. And our guard troops. So as long as they stay like that, they're always going to be disordered. They've got one in column, one in line. And Soligny is going to come forward and lead the charge here on in. What have they got? 700, against 700 guard, fresh, 8 ass. I would say we should win this. And we do. We didn't take that many, but that's not a problem. They're all bunched up, even more disordered than they were. Press on, carry on. And get these guard troops down on the flank. Okay, so there's not many of them. They are guard, I'll trust them. Fixed bayonets, and away you go. So that's pushed them back quite nicely. That would have been nice if we can. Possibly, let's see if we've got enough movement points. So I'm going to put these dragoons into the wood for disorder. Never mind, what I want to do is start a cavalry charge, and hopefully I've got enough points. So mill horde, first cavalry charge, nice open ground along the road, into the back of the Spanish, and let's see what we get. Nice, they took a lot of us with them. That's not too bad. Had the effect of being able to take a lot more of them. That's about double numbers. I am going to continue this charge, just to cause maximum disruption. Wasn't quite so successful that time. But what I am going to do is follow up with some infantry. And we do have probably parity with them now in terms of numbers. Who have we got to bring down? We've got some dragoons. And we do have some 12 dragoons as well. But I'm going to follow up with the cavalry. And I will probably dismount them once we get out of this, just because they've got more movement points and travel further, of course, obviously. And then press home and attack with the dragoons in this southern section, try and clear that, and then maybe sweep up and surround all these units up here. Certainly get some isolated units on their behalf. So follow in, mill horde, and all this cavalry can finally get into the game. So, what else have we got there? They've meleeed, not much more we can do there. We can bring these guys down into the fight as well, and I've got enough movement points to bring them through those troops without getting disordered and then taking that battery as well. Otherwise, turn around on those poor Germans who've had a bit of a hard time with it, but they stood their ground, fair enough. But that's what I'm going to try and do. Okay, they're disordered, but hopefully, perfect, happy days. So we did take that battery as well. Now, we'll see what the Spanish do. They might attack our troops and see who holds their ground in that. I won't be bothered by that. That will play into our favour. Bring skirmishers forward to the river and bring these garrison troops in. I'm going to keep them on the road actually. Oh, there's that abattis. It was sort of hidden by dead bodies. That's why they disordered, probably not because they actually passed through the Germans. Never mind. It has the same net result for us, and we won that fight. So what's happening up here with our reserves? I'm going to bring forward the skirmisher line to the river. There we go here. As I say, those Spanish horses will hopefully have broken, so we'll take these boys out of square. Come forward. Come forward in column, just to be sure. Take a few more horses out with us. We'll bring these guys down just to bolster that side a little bit in case they're needed, and bring these guys down as well. Now I'm going to move forward in line, something I don't normally like doing, but just it's going to use less movement points than if we change them into column. And turn them around, happy days, we did a disorder. Who's got the most? Either or. Bring them forward, bring them forward, bring them forward. So we did, they were already disordered as far as. Artillery can stay where it is for the moment. Bring this forward as well. These skirmishers have sorted themselves out. And I'm going to bring some of my reserve just up into this flat area, this crevice here. As well as over the river here, down there. So it's not looking too bad. What are we on now? Turn 9, so we're halfway through. Do another turn and see what they get up to.